So right now we are at the Big Guns Park. Now it's not actually called the Big Guns Park, it's actually called Battery Park. And the reason being is because there are some big guns.
And we're not talking about Brian.
Definitely not Brian. So, this is actually the place where we got engaged. Across the street there is where Kim and I were engaged. One of those places over by one of those trees.
Did you kiss?
A lot.
Of course.
Did you kiss when you got engaged to Wendy?
No, that's gross.
She's gross. How about that chest hair? Could you zoom in on the chest hair popping out of the shirt?
Brian's chest hair. Pretty gross.
Women die for chest hair like this.
And there's Aaron over here too, who's
They die from
passed out over here
They fall asleep on your chest.
with grass on his arm. There it is.
What's that, Caleb?
Look, he just waved.
Yum, 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 yum.
So, we're here at the Battery Park. We were playing Frisbee. And,
Oh, you closed your eyes.
and we stopped. And Caleb wanted to eat. So we are feeding him here at the park. And there's Aaron. He's revived.
Hi. I'm alive.
He's alive. So, anything you'd like to say, Kim?
Caleb's having a good.
Those are some nice looking faces you're making there.
Look at him. That's even worse.
Ah! So earlier, I was laying next to Caleb, laying here. And then I popped up in front of him and said, just playing with him. And he started crying. I scared him. Poor
I
Caleb.
think suddenly in that moment he just realized he was hungry.
Maybe.
I'm so scared I could eat.
I don't think anyone knows.
So, Caleb, he's with his shifty eyes sitting here watching me. He knows he's being recorded. Look at that little guy.
Look at his big fat legs. Isn't it great? Look at that.
Look at those. Oh, look at that little
Didn't used to
fat
have
chub.
that, man.
Baby fat, baby fat.
Baby fat.
Awesome. Maybe he squishes it down, it sticks out to the side. Just like mom.
Just like mom. Great.
So, Josh, tell us why you chose this park to propose.
Here, give me the camera and tell it to the camera.
That's okay.
Because talking behind the camera is boring.
Yeah, I agree.
Thing than mine.
Depends if I'm feeling up to editing it or not.
You're doing a great job.
Alright, back to Brian's question. Why did you propose here?
I'm trying to think. Well, the reason I proposed here is because we'd spent a lot of time here. So the original question is, why did we spend a lot of time here? I mean, we've played Frisbee here before. We've done ward activities and different, sporting things here. And then we also...
We used to come and smooch under that tree over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the problem
The
being
smooching tree.
is that we all had roommates, right? So if you ever want to spend time with each other, it's almost impossible.
Run around on the
So,
bits.
back to the story. The reason I proposed to Kim here is because we'd spent a lot of time here, and I thought it'd be good to do it at a place where we were familiar and we've spent a lot of time and we've had important conversations here before, so I thought it'd be a good idea.
And it was quiet and it was under the stars because it was in the summer, so it was a good spot. Romantic, not like in a restaurant or something.
And she had no
Proposing
idea
at
it was
the Olive
coming.
Garden.
Not even the slightest idea that it was coming. Which I still think.
You wanted him to propose at the Olive Garden?
No, I'm saying people that do that are lame.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, wow,
But going back to what I was saying,
Olive Garden proposal.
Those
Is
people
that-
are lame. We know someone who did that.
Who?
Who was it? It was one of your friends.
back to my original, was Stuart do that?
I think it was Stuart.
I think it was Stuart. That was
So
pretty
sad. We
But
better make sure he doesn't hear this.
Going back to my story, is that I thought I was the cleverest person ever because you had no clue it was coming. You had not the slightest idea. In fact, if anything, you were thinking moving more towards breaking up.
Seriously, because I was like,
Because I ignored her the whole week beforehand.
yeah, he was like totally.
Be a jerk up to
I know. I'm like, he doesn't care.
She's
he
thinking
doesn't
he's
want
about
to
to break
find
up
out.
with me, and then you propose.
Yes.
Well, I didn't think he was gonna like break up with me and like right away or anything. I
She's
just
like,
think
please look at me. She's not breaking up with me.
no. He was just like I'm not gonna have time to really like go to the temple or pray about this or think about this for a while because I'm really busy. And I was like, you don't care. But he did secretly.
Uh-huh.
He even got the ring secretly. Everything secretly.
Yeah. Awesome. I even called your dad secretly.
Yeah, Dad knew and I didn't.
Yeah, I was desperately trying to call Wendy's dad right before I proposed.
Yeah.
I couldn't get a hold of him.
So you just
Called
did
him
it anyway.
I'm like, glad to hear you say that, because I just
Yeah,
asked her to
that
marry me.
So yeah, that's all.
You're trying to get me to turn it off, aren't you? Focusing on Caleb. The fruits of that engagement.